Hello guys, this is THe-Epiphany, and today I'm going to be trying an Overmage on a Tomahorse, which is an axe. Now this is an extremely difficult mage because there is no source of sync. That means when we add the vitality, there are a few things that can happen. Firstly, a very, very low chance that it'll crit, meaning it adds 50 vitality and does not deduct any stats. A second thing that could happen is that it lands, but it subtracts 10 sync worth of stats because a raw vitality rune is 10 sync. And a third thing that could happen is that it doesn't land at all, but it still subtracts 10 sync worth of stats. So what we want to do is try and fix the stats as close as possible to perfect, and then we can go for the Overmage. The guy I'm maging for is Lich Berserk. He's actually a good friend of mine. He's in some of my previous Colosseum videos, such as the 3v3 solo Colosseum one. And one of my previous fights, I think it was fight 13 with his IOP Langstrumpf. But basically now he's making a Masquerader with a pushback damage build, so that's why he's ordered me to buy this, to make this for him. So now he does not care about some specific stats. He sent me a list with the required stats. He wants 490 vitality, which is 90 vitality over mage. That means we're going to lose 20 sync worth of stats because we're putting 2 raw vitalities on. 55 strength and chance is doable. 20 wisdom, 10 damages, 13 water damage though, because he's a pushback Masquerader with chance spell. Obviously percent fire resist needs to be perfect because he's a PvP character, and he doesn't care about fixed resist, which is the neutral resist and the air resist. However, when I mage, I like to add those on anyway, which is why I bought hundreds of those runes, because let's say he was finished with the item, he will try and sell it, and when he sells it, he if it's very bad stats, it's missing stats and stuff, people won't buy it, which is why I try to get it to near perfection, even though he doesn't care about a stat. Okay, so what I achieved here was 485 vitality. I'm just gonna message him and see if he is happy with this, because it's within his criteria. Wait, no, it's not in his criteria, but it is a fairly difficult mage, so I want to see if he is happy or not. Other things to know about this item is that when you add the vitality onto Overmage, you don't get to choose what stat drops. It picks by luck, so we have to hope that it chooses a stat to drop which he doesn't care about, so maybe like neutral or air resist in this case. Also, another thing you see is that the strength requirement to wear this weapon is 350 strength, so strength is pretty important, even though he's a chance Masquerader, because he needs to be above the requirement to be able to wear the item. Secondly, he's a pushback Masquerader, so I need to get at least 20 pushback damage. He's not responding to me for some reason, so I'm assuming he's not happy. That's why I'm going to try again. Being a Masquerader, it is very crucial that you have a lot of HP, because your shields are determined by the amount of HP you have, which is why he needs to get at least 490 vitality, so he can possibly have 6,000 HP in his set, because that's the normal amount of HP a Masquerader should have at level 200 PvP anyway, at least 6,000 HP. Oh, actually, I have seen his set. He showed me his set on Dofus Planner. It's pretty nice. It's got like 40% resistances and 6,100 HP or something. But that was assuming that the vitality was 90 vitality over mage. So that's why I need to get at least 90 vitality over mage in this situation for him. The damages are also necessary, I reckon, because He might need to attack with a weapon, I don't know. Okay, so he said it was good stats, but I thought he didn't reply to me, so I thought he wasn't happy, so I restarted. It appears he was taking a shower. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, so I've got to start again anyway, because yeah, because I honestly think that I could have done better than this one, than the previous one. You cannot add more vitality to more than 505 because the maximum vitality any item in this game can have is 505. So obviously he cares about the wisdom a bit, damages, and pushback damage. So this one is still pretty decent stats here, so I'm going to ask him if he wants these. I think he'll decline though because the neutral damage is way below the minimum of the range that it gives. It's supposed to give 12 to 16, but the neutral damage is only 9. So we'll have to wait and see what he says. Yeah, I honestly think I should restart this because it's low. It's got low damage. Yeah, it was lower vitality, wisdom, and damages compared to the previous one, so I might as well restart. Another thing you need to notice is that when I add a damage rune, it drops 25 vitality worth of vitality. It drops 5 sync worth of vitality, which is 25 vitality, because the vitality was at an overmage state, so when you add, it drops. When you add stats on, it drops the overmage. So now I got the damages to 15. I'm going to try and fix some of these resistances, and then after that I will go for the overmage vitality again. The reason why I'm making them near maximum is because, like I said earlier, when he tries to sell this item after he's finished using it, it'll be easy to sell because people, when people look for the item, they might actually care about the stats, but he doesn't care. And secondly, when you have more stats on and you try to overmage vitality, the vitality may drop the resistances instead. So that's good because he doesn't need resistance rather than it dropping a different stat. So now I'm just going to add the overmage on and see if it works. Okay, so I managed 494 vitality, which is pretty nice. Oh, it's in column now, so he can't see the message. Yeah, but that's pretty decent. We got rid of all of the fixed air resists. He doesn't care about that though. We got 15 water damage, which is nice because his Bolish spell is water damage. Yeah, so thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video.